Hey, and welcome back. Episode 24. 24? 24. 24 of the Techs-Mechs Colony Fiesta Pail. Had some stuff change since the end of last episode. I did go through and move ahead with a few things. Not a whole lot, though. For the most part, it was just little bits of cleaning. Let's see how things go. We're still got people upset that we don't have age reversal running. They're going to start getting real mad about that. We do have a critical opportunity popping up in a little over 2 days. So we'll see how that goes. That could have some good fun to it. But right now the sleep accelerators they're making a good bit of progress forwards. Gives us the good mood. Greatly reduces the amount of time people have to actually sleep. Eats up some power though. 50 watts per, and we've got 6 colonists that run them. And it does increase their hunger, but food is not something we're particularly pressed for right now. We're finally getting all these trees cut down, which is good. It will slowly increase the nutrition growth, and I'm sorry, there's a big fire, isn't there? There's a big fire, look at that. This is why you don't use wooden walls. I did have to set some animal gates on the inside of the doors, because whenever people went in and out, or if something blocked a door open, the animals would then be able to escape. And that just wouldn't have been good. I'm sorry. Did that dryad seriously just run right through the fire? I have questions. But you didn't lose any body parts, so there's that. The animals continue on. Our management tasks continue to keep caught up, which is good. As far as down here, we did get our dance hall reworked out with a switch for it, because this stuff eats so much power. It's 150 watts per loudspeaker. We have to have 6 of them. And then the light ball itself is 60 watts. We were losing a lot of power until I turned those off, which is great. Wild boar self-tamed. We'll manage that. That'll cut down the wild boar population from 26 to 11 baby boar. Ooh. Yeah, that's not something we want to deal with. This is going to eat up resources. So there'll be a bunch of boar that are killed off. 8 should still provide plenty of growth. We could put the babies higher, and then we would get more meat out of them, but that would also result in a lot more feeding we'd have to do. And I don't know we want to do that yet. It will result in us not having like the killed large triggered off of the boars, but I don't think the boars breed quite that fast. As far as research goes, we're still working on biosculpting. We're 2/3 of the way there. That'll work out great. And then we can get into bioregeneration after we get the multi-analyzer. I've been considering whether we should get the neural supercharger first. It would be good, but they think and learn faster, but they consume more food, and they eat a lot of electricity. That's 400 watts of power per pawn. It's not really something we're going for yet. Once this new altar is built, we'll tear down the old one. Right now, the pathing was updated. I put a hate path on all the entrances leading into the actual temple itself, because this way only people should go through here if they have to do something in here, or like we just saw with this dryad, if they're apparently pathing all over here, because going around is still slower. Let's relocate the manager desk again. We will... Actually, no, we can't do it, can we? Because it's going to be obstructed with the workspace for the kitchen. Ooh. We can fix that. Then once they're done, we'll put in that. As far as things go, we do need some orbital trade beacons. We're going to do that, so let's stick it here. Where else are we storing things we might want to sell? Put one in here. It's really the only 2 places we're storing things. These chem fuel power generators are pretty cool. They generate 1,000 watts of power, and they'll run for half a season. They run for 7 days on 30 fuel. So that's actually pretty good. That doesn't eat too much power. If we were running solely on chem fuel, we might have to grow some crops for that, but we do have the 3 watermill generators, so that will help us some of that too. Sweet, recruitment attempts will begin because prisoner Carrie's resistance has been broken by Gert. That's outstanding. Then we'll have Carrie. That'll bring us back up to 7. Carrie is a tough fisherman, can't do dumb labor, any carrying activities, so medical, and can't do social. So he's a grumpy, not old because only 27 fisherman. That sounds about right. Sounds about right. But he'll be a transhumanist, so he'll get some nifty body replacement eventually. Culling off a dozen of those boars dropped our nutrition consumption down almost the same amount. So we have twice the food we really need, which is good. Combine that with the 17,000 hay we have, I think we're in a good spot animal-wise. Oh, right, we do need to do this Jubilee. The Jubilee of Silicon needs a light ball. Light ball is going to give us a lot better results. So let's go ahead and designate this, and we'll go ahead and fire this off. As soon as it's turned on. Bam! Jubilee of Silicon. 6 out of 10 potential participants is all we've got in the colony, unfortunately. So only 25% out of the 30% bonus factor for that. But we're nailing pretty much everything else. We could do a little bit more room impressiveness, but we're still at 92% expected quality. That's pretty great. There's a good chance this will be a fun or unforgettable one. And if it's unforgettable or fun, we'll get some great development points out of it. And everybody will get increased work speed. Might also get some farm animals. That would have been a perfect time for a raid to come in. I'm kind of shocked it didn't happen. But it was fun. That's great. Plus 8 mood for everybody in the ritual. We got 2 points. How close are we to actually... we're 3 out of 14. We've got a long ways to go. We didn't run any rituals last time. But we now have some donkeys. So that's cool. Is it just the one donkey? Did somebody get dragged? Where are these donkeys? We have 2 donkeys. Oh, but it's a breedable pair. There we go. And Carrie has joined, thanks to Marcian. We're going to go back in and turn Marcus's wardening back on. And let's work on Carrie's assignments. I want to make a lot of the stuff to match where we can. They've got good cooking. That's not bad. The only drawback is, well, we don't do a lot of cooking. We do processing of psychoid into tea, and we do some beer. That's about it, unfortunately. Biosculpting is completed, so he can cook and butcher and fish and brew beer. You know, that actually doesn't sound bad. Doesn't have to do social tasks. Doesn't have to do drudge work. I feel like maybe Carrie's the smartest person we have in our colony now. Let's do mines, because that will allow us to fix some of the issues along with some of the plasteel stuff that I'm going to dig deep into the mountains or do deep underground mining exploration, which would be good. With this comms console, we could call somebody. You know what? We're going to blow away all those meditation spots, and we're going to put them back in here. You know what we didn't do? We didn't turn back off our power. So we just had this just eating power this whole time. Oops. And I'm still surprised we've not had a raid. Shocked even. Let's go ahead and turn toggling this back on. We have enough wood for sure now. I'm not too terribly concerned about that. And I think we do have somebody who's got a pyromania. Right? Do we have a pyromaniac? Did the pyromaniac die? Our pyromaniac might have died. They did. Okay, well, that's fine. Actually, we have two fishermen. Gert and Carrie. I have never used a biosculptor pod before. Let's build one, and we'll see how that goes. We've got 7 batteries that hold 600 watts each, so we've got a backlog of 4,200 watts of power if we need it. I don't know how long this cycle runs, though. I've never actually used a biosculptor pod. But it doesn't require plasteel, so that's outstanding. Because we have issues with plasteel. I'm still slightly annoyed that I completely missed But the armor we were making required plasteel. I feel really bad because of that. But we'll see. Cargo pods have fallen. Alright, so this is built. How does this work? We need to load nutrition. Currently it's being loaded, I guess. We can just stick whatever in here. That's pretty awesome. I like that. Heal all fresh wounds, blood loss, and one random infectious disease for 7.4 days. Sorry, 3.7 days because we're transhumanists. So that's cool for a medic cycle. Bioregeneration cycle. Restore small missing body parts like fingers and toes, but does require 2 Glitter World medicine. And it takes 15 days for transhumanists. So we're looking at a full season of somebody being out. Age reversal complete in 5 days for 1 year of aging. Replenish the nervous system, deliver elevated levels of happiness for a time, 2.5 days for pleasure cycle. So, I mean, we got some options here. Oh, we could put the eggs straight in there, too. Ooh, okay, so it is ready for cycle selection. We can't do bioregeneration yet. We can begin an age reversal cycle or a medic cycle. Let's do begin age reversal cycle on Winter. Because Winter needs it. 88 biological years old. A lot of injuries. And of course, hostiles show up as soon as we start the age reversal. Cleanliness impacts this. Oh. Huh. Okay. So it looks like we're separating out all of this mess again. Pack of manhunting iguanas have entered the area. Cool. How many? Oh, that's 15 manhunting iguanas. Well, let's throw on emergency mode. When the iguanas come this way, they will be taken out by the turrets. Sorry, why are they attacking the doors? They didn't see anybody come in or out. They shouldn't be attacking doors unless they see people come in and out. They sound atrocious, though. Like those iguana noises are... Ooh. Oh no. Oh no. What are you doing? Okay, you're just repairing. Okay. Ooh, you know what I didn't do? That probably helps. Oh, as would setting Carrie to... Okay, well. Mistakes have been made. Anyway, Winter. 200 watts running. We're pulling 4.5 kilowatts. We produce 5,300. We're still at a net positive gain for the batteries, which are not quite fully full, because I left everything else running. But we're going to need more biotuning pods, because we're looking at 4.6 days because of the cleanliness issues. In fact, let's do some pathing limiting so that people don't constantly track dirt through here unless they need to. Oh, nope. 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 We have dryads that aren't restricted. Alright, everything's restricted now. How big is this zone? Let's take a look. Okay. So now you should not be... There we go. Should not be leaving. That's why they saw somebody, because somebody actually did use the door. Pretty sure they're coming to attack, because this is what the raiders did last time too. So let's take everybody. Carrie just... What do you... Hang on. No, not flash grenades. Why would... No. Okay. You know, we never set them up. That's fine. That's on me. So shooting is 9. That's pretty good. Let's get them a good weapon. We'll get the SMG, right? Because that seems pretty good. Give them an auto pistol. But I feel like the SMG is going to be the better way to go. I would give them a hand cannon, except it's poor quality. Where did that go? equip SMG, and then we'll hold shift and queue up the Plasteel Gladius as a sidearm. Pick that up from a raid, because he's got good secondary melee. Carrie, after you do that, you're going to come back here. Marcus, you have a sawed-off shotgun. That's what you... Okay, well. Put you here. Hall, we'll put you here. Ari, we'll put you here in the corner. So we're going to put our people here where they can shoot through these embrasure holes. Because this will make them able to engage as things come in. And we've got all of our claws here as well. So when these man-eaters come around, our claw dryad should move to engage them natively. I have concerns that because the visitors are up here, these guys are going to be up here and be done with that. There we go, we got people shooting already. There we go, and the turrets are going. I'm going to move Marcy in here so they can more clearly shoot through. In fact, we're going to move everybody with a gun over to this side. One of our claw dryads is heading out. I don't know whose that is, but you know, that actually went pretty well. And we'll just go ahead and degear everybody and let it be. I'm not going to say no emergency mode because there's still some manhunters out here, but these turrets should be able to get some operations going, and I don't want to hold everybody up while they should be sleeping entirely with that. These aren't great turrets, but they float. So they're harder to get to, they take more effort, and when they explode, theoretically there should be less fire? I think that's how that's supposed to work. I don't know, we'll find out. So many chinchilla. So many bunnies. So many angry iguana. Oh, here we go. This room's been cleaned up. So there we go. We're at 100% cleanliness speed factor because we're not having dryads constantly go through here. That's great. In fact, we should also match that. In fact, we can put this on normal. We're still going to put dislike going into our research center because that cuts down on dirt there. So people should only come through if they're trying to get here directly. If they're coming from anywhere down this way, they'll go around here to get into the hot tub instead. If they're up here, they'll still go through this pathway because it'll still be shorter. I think dislike only adds like a weighting of 10 for the block as opposed to 1 step. Hate does 25. Let's move these. Let's move these somewhere else where people have to actually. We got this. Sweet. We're just going to dig a hole in, and there we go. We're just gonna put the range targets down there for people to practice with, and that'll work out. We still have these iguana. Only 3 of them left. We have a trade ship. Oh, cool. Pleather Export Company is their name. They're an SRS trade ship. They're not affiliated with the faction. The nice thing about SRS trade ships is that they have big robots. So let's take Marcy in. Let's call them. We'll see what they have for trade, if we can even afford it. We have 8,000 silver. We could buy defender bots. So here's the thing. These are combat robots, and they're great. They just need some power. They're heavily armored. They've got good weapons. They can, take the brunt of an assault. But we're also going to need SRS processing chips to build recharge stations for them. They also have plasteel we can buy. Oh no, our silver is not in... Oh, hang on. Our silver is not within reach of one of these beacons. That's the... Oh no. So we need to We need to relocate our safe out of the office. We need to relocate our safe out of the office. So we'll stick it down here. Let's go ahead and do this again. Alright, so now we've got... okay. Force robot. We want 50 batteries. We want to sell you 480 units of chem fuel. We want to buy all of your plasteel. We want to buy 2 of your processing chips. Oh, that's what we're doing. Oh no, they landed outside. And it's in the water. Alright, so we're going to draft him up. He's got a laser minigun. That's cool. And we're just going to turn off emergency mode. And we're going to station him here. I think we're going to build the recharge stations here as well, just so they're always nearby the defensive area. We'll see how things go. We'll have to keep an eye on these few manhunters still. But a maintenance station does require a 10 plasteel and 2 processing chips. So we're going to throw this here. I'm going to build a little bit of wall coverage for protection. And we'll put a little bit of a roof over. I don't actually know if we need a roof for this, but we're going to do it anyway. Because I would rather have the roof over this than risk water causing it to explode. All right, that sounds like a fair thing. That sounds fair. I think we're going to build a second one of these, just so we can run 2 at a time. Because people are going to be upset about this. We need to get everybody done on a regular basis, right? So, yeah. Who's the worst? Gert is next, and then Marcus. How old is Gert? 57. Okay. Marcus is 35. In fact, I think everybody wants one, but nobody's particularly as old as Winter. Winter's the only one that's actually got age-based health issues. We should probably rename this Enforcer at some point. Oh, right, robots. Unrestrict Bobbert. Go do your thing. Bobbert's doing his job. I wanted to put the wall here because 1, it's granite, so it's defensive. And 2, if people shoot back in, we don't accidentally blow up our maintenance station so the Enforcer can still get charged up. He just went and used batteries. He totally just went and recharged himself on batteries. That's fair. We're going to disallow those, though. Oh, solar flare, no! Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. How does that... Oh, no. If we don't have power back in 23 hours, it's going to fail, and Winter will have to start it over again. We were so close. We were so close. Oh, good. Solar flare's ending. That's great. Okay. That's great. That's good. That's a good thing. We're safe there. We've got this other one. It does need to be loaded. Eventually that'll get taken care of. I'm not pressing that forward right now. Actually, we probably should. Gert wants one really bad. After you prune... Oh, the tree pruning. Oh, no, it's going to take them out. You're going to lose. Maybe becoming so reliant was a bad idea. So this is where we're going to end this one. Thanks for watching, and I invite you to click the like button, leave a comment, subscribe if you're not already to get notified of new content. It does help the channel grow. I stream on Twitch every Wednesday and Sunday in the evening and on Saturday afternoons. Find a link to the Twitch channel below in the description box. Until next time, stay safe and stay goose.